Alright, we're live. Alright, brand new creative world. Let's do this. Oh, right. Do I need mods? No, I don't think I do. Alright, let me start the chill music. Or the music, I guess. Alright, let's get started. Is that it? Come on. Fine. Oh. Okay, so let me try this again. F9? Nope, that's not it. Escape. F6. Okay, back to F8. So F7. No, that's not it. Well, I'm just trying to figure out spectator right now. Alright. F10? No, it's just blueprint. F9. Oh. Well, that worked.
So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you.
Alright. Okay. Alright. OP gravity is still 10, so I gotta get a little bit farther out. Alright. So I've been thinking about trying to make... Right, you know what? I'm gonna switch to lo-fi chill beats. Yeah, that's better. Anyway. So I was thinking about making some sort of gunship. Except, the twist here is, it's large grid instead of small grid. So cockpit would be up there. Alright. So this is sort of the front of the ship. Alright. So, yeah, something like that. So that would be the main cockpit. And then up here, top I would have other stuff, so... I'm gonna also have an observation deck, too. Gotta make sure I use the inverted ones. Slopes like that. Alright. So that's the observation deck. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna make this more than just like a gunship. Like, this could be more. Alright. So I have the observation deck sort of set up. We don't got power yet, so we can't do anything with that. It's pretty basic for now, but I can add details later. Okay, so or no, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, alright, I'm liking the look of this. And then here's an interior light. Yeah, something like that. We have it. Intensity goes down to like 3. No, I'm just gonna add power really quickly to see how that looks. Actually, I think a bit more intensity would help. Yeah, and up in the radius helps it give it that sort of clean blue look. I had another idea. I don't really like this passageway right here, so I think I could probably replace it with something else. Wait, I'm just gonna make sure this is connected. Yeah, it's connected. There? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sort of liking how this cockpit design is looking. So I'd actually say this room's pretty much done for now. Alright, I'm gonna turn the power back off for now. Alright. Alright. So what am I thinking for next? It could still be a gunship, but then we need yeah, this is my favorite music in the soundtrack. Actually, you know what? I think at some point I might come back to that, but I think I want to experiment a bit with rovers. Alright. 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 So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna need some sort of spine. So I think I'll start with the front. Okay, so what am I thinking about this? So I'm thinking the industrial rover is what I'm thinking about. Hold on, no, I have better wheels, don't I? Yeah, off-road wheels would work better for this. So it doesn't work for those mounts, so I'll have to do they not have 5x5? Oh, so separate for left and right. Alright. So I'm going to take out both normal conveyor functions and the conveyor pipes, because that works better there. I think the pipes look a lot better when it comes to just when it's going around. So I'm gonna have to edit scaffolding here. Alright, that should work for my purposes. You know, just experimenting. Check my chat again. No one there. Like usual. Oh, performance issues. Those pass. Is there a T-pipe? No, there's only a cross, so I guess that works. Okay. So I'm thinking about making this sort of like a base on wheels. I'm gonna use junction there. Oh, this is a good one too. Well, yeah, whenever I can in my builds, I always like to use the industrial variants because I think they're a lot better looking. Wouldn't say the transition is seamless, but it works, I guess. Then I'll just put some modules on there. And I'm just pretty much randomly placing them on there. Is the one on the bottom that I'm missing? Yeah, but that doesn't really matter particularly. So exhaust pipe. Alright, let's see how that looks with power. And I'll configure that when I need to. Alright, but for now, it's still running. because it doesn't need any power. And that goes up. Alright. So, like, I mean it when I say that I want this to be like a city on wheels. Okay, now I'm gonna put my oxygen stuff down. 2 H2 generator.
Yeah?
Alright. Still no one on the stream probably, but I'll check. Yep, no one. The VOD will get views, that's pretty consistent, honestly. Yeah, alright. Now. I put the reactor there. Starting to produce smoke. Okay. Wait, I can... Oh, okay, I can't put that there. I was confused there for a second. Okay, now I'm just gonna search for the catwalk. And then I can have the stairs on the same one. So, and then I do that there. Alright. And then I have oh, I just had an interesting idea. Yeah, alright. 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 So now it should be good. Alright. My screen goes completely dark when I'm in here. Which is kind of confusing. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Right. So that's just going to be like that, or what? Alright. Air vent. And then I need to get a control. Actually, let me look at the wasteland stuff, see if there's a good one. That's just for small grid. Yeah, no. Nothing I can see here, so. Control C. Alright. Alright, so this is the city on wheels. Alright. Feels kind of boxy, but it's kind of what I'm aiming for, so I think I'll live with it for now. I can make additional edits later. Alright. Well, I suppose that means I have to get off. Like pretty much now. But overall, I experimented a bit. And I've started working on the city on wheels. Honestly, it's probably the least original name ever. There's probably 2 bajillion things with that name, but bye for today.
her out here real quick. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Here, you happy? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you're happy at Hotel Josh. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Just Blair witching in the corner. Here's your roasted meat a la rot. There, everyone's food needs are finally met. Oh yeah, the firewood. Have some stolen firewood. Okay, looks like everyone's happy now. That's what we'll call this. Now rest up. I'm expecting great things from you. Now, right over yonder, we're gonna take some time and build some other stuff. Because in addition to housing, we need to give these people some jobs. We're gonna start by building a woodshed, which I believe means that their job will be deforestation. Okay, you psychos with your mood of 3%. Time to assign you to a workplace. See, there we go. Profession, lumberjack. Now the real question is if she's gonna get any work done considering she can't even get out of her house. Although goodness help her, she appears to be trying. She sees where she's supposed to be working through those trees right there and just desperately wants to be out there. And we'll put another woodshed right here and a third one. Now everybody's a lumberjack. Oh, look at that. She's almost making it outside. I mean, not quite, but I appreciate the fighting spirit. Here, maybe I should help her out. Wait, are you not trying to get out anymore? Wait, where did she go? Did she make it out? Oh, what you doing up there? You just floating? And these two are just staring out their window, horrified. Oh, okay, she's just found herself in another corner of someone else's house. Now, what I'm real curious of is our trees still gonna get chopped even if people can't make it to their jobs? Huh. Well, I am seeing logs pile up, but I'm not seeing any trees go away. And just like magic, if we go up to the chests, they just have logs and sticks in them. Well, that's just super. I don't know how you all managed to do this while stuck in your home, but color me impressed. And just like that, it's autumn outside. Are you guys seeing this beautiful view? What the hell am I looking at? Am I watching interpretive dance? Well, so far, this is working out great. Whenever I need more food and firewood, I just head back into town, see what the cows are up to, wait to see if there's fresh firewood, and there always is. Come back and see that my wood supplies are always full. All right, let's clear some space out of here and make sure they keep working. And I'll just take all these logs and just throw them all on the ground. Yes, perfect. That's just what I meant. That was beautifully unexpected. I don't know why they go flying like that. I'm assuming it's because I'm letting them all go at once. And back to nature with you. Okay, I'm gonna have to see how far we can take this madness. Okay, listen, keep on working, okay? I'm gonna go recruit some more people. You, yes, you the one that's like, stay away from me. Would you like to join my village? And how about you with the dead-eyed stare? You'd be a perfect addition. Ta-da! And just like that, we have all these people. And of course, to go along with that, we have even more housing. The most divine cell blocks you can imagine. Everybody is busy keeping themselves entertained. Each room is its own fresh hell of hilarity. Oh, not everyone. I guess they're upset with each other. Wait a minute, what do you got there? Oh my god, you had a kid? That can happen? Well, this calls for a celebration. First, let's remove this wall. Cool, and now deadbeat dad is just taking off. And let's get you and the baby some fresh air. Well, that's not quite what I meant, but you're the parent. Thank goodness all kids in this game can breathe underwater. And mom's face can drift away from her eyebrows. Either way, I'm glad you two are happy. Anyway, let me give you the rest of the tour. As you saw from the roster of people, everybody's gainfully employed as a lumberjack, where they work at all these brand new stations I made, where I just gleefully let the phantom wood pile up, and then once the pile is complete, I take all the available logs, and then I cast them back into nature. And boy, am I excited to have so many stations where I can keep doing this. Because really, this is asking our favorite question, again. Is there a limit to how many of these logs I can just hurl into nature? I do believe there's only one way to find out. Well, turns out you can put quite a few down. You're looking at about 10,000 logs. That goes from the wood pile all the way down to the shoreline. You might also notice that my frame rate is phenomenal now. We also seem to have a weird situation where a third person has shown up in this house, which raises all kinds of questions. Like, you know you're not holding your baby, right? Wait, is this your daughter? Is she all grown up already? But you know, these logs aren't just for making a beautiful slideshow, because we can use these logs to craft some stuff. Specifically, we can use them to craft these wooden hose. Why a hoe, you may ask? Because if we take them and head over to town, we can sell hoes for 18 a piece. That's not a bad amount to make per hoe, and that's how I turn this paltry sum into a king's ransom. No big deal when I come swaggering through town. Everybody knows me as the hoe guy. Oh, did I mention the frame rate is still horrible and it's messing up all the physics? But you know what? I come back to my village with my riches, and just like this lady, I can't help but feel like something's missing. You're right, deadbeat dad. I should get married. But before we do that, that, let's go ahead and pick up some of these logs. Because after all, you can't spell family without frame rate. Okay, that's a little better. Welcome back, frame rate. I missed you too. Okay, it's time to introduce the town to the most eligible bachelor. Well, hello, you're the first person I saw. How are you doing? So generally the way this works is we have someone like Berta, age 21. That actually works out well, because if you can believe it or not, we're actually 21 at this point. And that would probably make sense and all, but you know, sometimes the heart just wants what it wants, and I believe we had someone else in mind. Gustava, age 56. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. Sorry, but I'm married. To whom? This guy? But he's 58. This is medieval times. He's gonna die in like a year. What I'm trying to say is I'm willing to wait until you die of old age, and then she'll be mine. Well, I'm still around town. It's been 39 years. I'm now 60 years old, still not wearing any clothes. And finally, I'm here to ask for her hand in marriage. What? You're still alive? How old are you now? 97? Oh, you want to play this game, do you? Okay, you asked for it. I'm gonna go stare off into space a little bit longer. Okay, it's been another 15 years. We're now 75 years old. Surely this guy is dead now, right? Oh my god. Wow, you look remarkably good for someone who's 112. Wait, does anybody die? Hello, barkeep. How are you keeping at age 97? In fact, I think this is just a town of geriatrics now. Even this guy, where I was like, oh, you look young by comparison. Nope, 75. Do you remember when I said this town is haunted? I think we have all the proof we need. Well, I guess I need to pick a new partner then. Well, hello there, Ottilia, age 78. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. Dynasty ends. You died of old age without an heir. Well, this wouldn't have happened if I was immortal like everybody else. How come I die at 75 or whatever and they just live forever? Okay, I've rolled back in time. I'm 21 years old again. I've reassessed my wants and needs. And now that I see the two of you sitting here, I guess I'm just gonna try to marry the young version of you instead. Yes, I will marry you. You've made me the happiest man alive. Oh my god, which one of these houses is mine? Ah, there you are. Looking as full of life as ever, I see. Can you help me with something, my love? I think we're ready for a child. That's how you ask? I feel so too. Okay, I guess that's all I needed. Thanks. And I guess just like that, we have a baby on the way. All that magic happened while I was standing at the windowsill. And there it is, my little bundle of joy. Special appearance by this 1,000-yard stare. And also say hello to my neighbors, who exist only to freak us out. Ah, they grow up so fast, don't they? Don't you agree, wife? You know, you're right. We haven't been on a family outing in a while. Come on, everybody. We're going outside. The fresh air sure feels good, doesn't it? Don't you agree, wife? Well, I think my legacy is secured, so I hope you had fun. Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Raft today, one of my favorite games where you get to go onto the open water and only good things happen to you. I've played this game before, but they released an update with new stuff, so let's fire it up and see how wrong we can play it. So here we are in the wild world of Raft. This is our raft. That's garbage. And that cruising in the water is our best friend. That's how I explain that they follow us around forever. Let's take a closer look. I'd like you to meet Grace. She likes to swing by and remind us that we shouldn't just get off the raft whenever we want to, or else we risk getting eaten. But you can see all this debris going by. We need to collect that so we can build stuff, and that's what this handy dandy hook is for. See that debris? You just take your hook and you just throw it, and then you just reel it right in. Yeah. And before you know it, you'll have pulled in all kinds of supplies like palm leaves and planks and ropes and whatever. And if you're real lucky, you'll get one of these barrels full of stuff. And if we're even luckier, there'll be islands. At the moment, we're kind of at the mercy of whatever direction the ocean wants to take us, so all we can do is quietly hope that it takes us over to that island. Uh-oh, looks like we're passing right by. Now, we could just jump off, do our own thing, because conventional wisdom tells you that all of this is better than being on that raft, right? But what you don't know is the game builds the world around that raft, not us. So everyone say, bye-bye, raft, bye-bye. And then we're over here just like, ah, solid land, a place to start a new life. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. If you get too far away from the raft, it just starts making stuff disappear. And that's when we start treading water for all of eternity while we watch the sunset. And you know, I thought about trying to swim for the raft, but let me tell you, once that thing's gone, I'm pretty sure it's gone. I even went underwater looking for Grace and waited until my oxygen ran out, where I got treated to these ultra disturbing noises. It's okay, buddy. Your sacrifice won't be in vain. So, you know, instead of that purgatory, maybe we'll just let it pass by. I'm sure there's plenty of other purgatories we can discover. Besides, one door closes, another one appears to open. Looks like we have a structure up there. Dang it, this thing's gonna pass us by too. We're just gonna risk it. Grace, leave me alone for now. Huh! Well, this one's kinda nice. Why can't I just stay? Uh-oh, we appear to be sinking. Quickly, get the cargo and get out of here. Come back to me, other raft. Now, Grace, listen, let's have an uneasy alliance, okay? Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, well now we know. Those structures are for just stealing from. And as you can see on the horizon, we have something even bigger. If you look at our building menu on the left, there's all kinds of stuff we can build. I would like to draw your attention to this sail, where we're gonna build a paddle, and now we can defy the tides and go where we feel like going. Oh dear me, it's getting a little dark, and the darkness makes me sleepy. I better go ahead and craft myself a simple bed. And let's go ahead and just put that down right here. I'm sure that island will still be there in the morning, right? Huh, we'll all be. It totally is. And not just the island too, but also crippling thirst and hunger, as evidenced by these amazing sounds. Okay, hang in there, buddy. You know, I can't really tell if the island's getting closer. What do you think, Grace? Oh, my tool just broke. Grace, did you do that? Well, looks like we won't be going to that island. Luckily, we have a backup plan for just such an occasion. It's called remembering I have food in my inventory. Raw beets. Okay, that handles the food needs, but we're still looking a little bit worse for wear. Probably because we really need that water now. So we're gonna build something called a simple purifier. It can purify 1 cup of salt water into fresh water. Oh, geez, which way's forward on this thing? Whatever, this is it now. Oh boy, we're cutting this close. Oh, Grace, can you not? Oh, did I mention that Grace likes to eat the
Alright, let's be a gentle boy.
Raft, gotta appreciate that timing. Okay, that wasn't helping at all. Let's try this again. Now we gotta sit here and whimper until this thing is done processing. No thanks to you over there. Oh, it's done. Quickly, give me that fresh water. Somehow everything's gonna be okay-ish. You know, and while I'm sitting here just collecting more garbage, I'm starting to run out of places to put it. So let's build some small storage. A delightful little cooler we can put on the very edge of our raft. Yes, thumbs up indeed. In fact, let's do 2. There we go, much better. Oh, finally, another island. Let's go ahead and make us another paddle. I'm glad paddling works as I just rake it through my water system. Okay. And look at that, I managed to get us wedged, which I'm sure means the raft will hang out. Isn't that right, Raft? Yep, it's staying put, just like I intended. Get back here. No, you don't. No, you don't. How is it getting farther away? You know, the hell with it. Let's just make this throwable anchor. Except I have nowhere to put it, because for some reason my raft is a little complicated. No thanks to some people. Well, I guess this one gets away too. Okay, I swear, one day we're gonna land on an island. Until then, let's make a building hammer, useful for expanding your raft. And we're gonna use it to build on one whole space again. There, now we're nice and complete. Next thing we want to build is this sail, because it'll nudge us in the right direction. Okay, let's see. Let's just shove this in with everything else. Perfect. Looking great. And look, there's an island to test it on. Okay, let's go ahead and just swing this thing around. And with that, our days of paddling are over. And I can't actually tell if that island's getting closer, but I don't think it's getting farther away. Actually, yeah, you know what? It's definitely getting farther away. Well, what good are you if you're not going to do all the work? But you know, at least there's one thing I can always rely on. Grace's contribution. That's cool. I didn't need that bed anyway. Let's go ahead and patch that problem she made. In fact, while we're at it, let's go ahead and extend the raft a little bit. You know what? Let's hold off on that whole island thing for now. Let's focus on expansion instead. And a good dose of expansion starts here with our research table, used to research new items to craft. And I'm sure if I put this thing on the outer edge, there's no way Grace is gonna eat it, right? Oh my god, just like clockwork. First thing you do is eat it? Really? Really? Okay, you know what? I take it back. The next thing we need is not a research table, but is in fact a wooden spear. So the next time the biting happens, we're gonna do a little pokey poke. Stupid Grace breaking my stupid boat. I got an idea. Let's build 2 rafts, which we're gonna designate with these handy dandy signs here. You can write whatever you wish on this. Can I now? Oh, that's easy. All right, hold please. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's take a closer look at my work. To the shark known as Grace. Please stop eating my raft. Sincerely, the management. And just to make sure she sees it, let's cut a hole in the middle here. And then I'm gonna make one of these things. Shark bait. Keep the shark busy. Hey, Grace, I have something for you. Oh, okay, Grace, I'm assuming you're also reading the sign while you enjoy that. Do we have an understanding? I'm gonna take that as a yes and leave her with her side of the raft, because I learned something else. If I break all these little platforms leading to the other raft, our 2 little raft islands stay in formation. Wait, can I do this with more little rafts? I guess only one way to find out, and the answer is yes, so I made quite a few. Who wants a tour? First stop is ye old bedchamber. Only the finest crappy sleep happens here. And once you've gotten a good night's rest, let's hop on over here to our research station, or as I like to call it, ye old diary. Top secret. Don't let me catch you reading it. Past the research station, let's just drop in, take a quick swim to get over there. This one is ye old for rent. I'm sure we'll find something to do with this eventually. And then if we go back on over here, we have our water thingamabob, or as I like to call it, water world. You might be wondering, what is this beautiful structure here? Well, let's take a look. This here is ye old chest room. Behold, chest locked to the walls haphazardly with absolutely no organization to speak of. I just kind of open them up till I find what I'm looking for. So this is what we have for now anyway, and we shall name it Islands of Convenience. Totally not a lie. So this is the point in the game when things are finally going to start to come together, because it's journaling time. And by that I mean research. We got all these things to research on the side here. Things like better weapons, a smelter, and so much more. Basically, to unlock the item, we have to research each individual component. So we're just gonna marathon through and research all kinds of stuff until everything at our disposal is unlocked. And now it's time to learn. So much learning. Yes, give me pop-ups forever, my favorite. Eventually, though, we get to these things we can't learn, because we don't have stuff like metal ingots. That's okay. That's what those islands are for. Quickly struggle over to the mast and re-aim it. We must reach that island. And there goes the fleet. A bunch of waffle-shaped rafts just floating into the distance. Finally, nothing's gonna stop us this time. Okay, it looks like we've bumped into the island. Now everybody, stay in formation. I'm even gonna use one of them throwable anchors to make sure we don't go anywhere. Let's see what treasures await us. Well, looks like we got some trees, which obviously we're gonna chop down for beautiful resources. Coconuts. Can I eat this whole? Sure can. Oh, and look at this. A white flower. And if I take that, it gives me the flower itself as well as some seeds. Not that I plan on doing anything with that. So instead, we're just gonna litter. Buy things. I'm glad they turn into little cardboard boxes too. So I can feel empowered to keep littering, knowing the ocean will take care of it. Okay, more trees to destroy. Coconuts to shatter my teeth on. Flowers to pick. And then subsequently throw into the ocean. The real resources we need are down there. Let's go. Here's where we swim down and find the other stuff we need. Stuff like sand and some of this seaweed and the satisfaction of coming across my own litter, not to mention some metal ore, as well as some copper and a brief cameo from running out of oxygen. Quite the haul we found here. Now we have the means to make things like dry bricks and metal ingots. First we take a wet brick, which requires sand and clay, and then we take it and just leave it out in the sun for a while. And then we just wait 10,000 years. Ugh, so bored. Even the sunset is boring. Oh, it's done. Come here. Let's shove you in my diary. Yeah. Learn. We're gonna go over to our space for rent. Melty me bananas. And that's where the smelter's going. Now we're gonna melt that metal and pull that out with my bare hands. And now for some copper. Come here, singe my hands. And finally some seaweed. And now let's research, and learn. And now that we're oh so smart and have so many exciting new options available to us, we're gonna build a personal favorite of mine, the collection net. Automatically catches items that float into it. You mean I don't have to do this anymore? Well, now you're speaking my language. So these things need to connect to another raft. So we'll kind of modify this guy a little bit and slowly but surely replace each little part. Okay, looking good. Ooh, and let's put one like, what, right over there? I think we can do that. Okay, great. Already doing its job. We'll do another one like right over here. Okay. Kind of lost track of time there for a second. Made quite a few more than I thought I would. I'm gonna consider collecting materials to be a solved problem now. Especially all that stuff that didn't get caught and is just drifting right on by. And this is one of my favorite parts. Watch what happens when I collect this. My collection that runneth over. Now that we've researched all this stuff and we're basically PhDs in everything, we need to build this lovely thing. You know, just a radio receiver I made with some parts lying around. And in order to make this thing work, we're gonna need to build a battery, as well as plug in 3 antennas to this thingamabob down here. Last time the game scolded me for putting the antennas too far apart, so we're just gonna play it safe and just kinda one there, and then one right over here, and one right over here. Yeah, that seems fine. That's not stressing out the cords at all, right? And we'll just put a battery right in there. Oh, the things you can make from mayo containers. Okay, let's fire it up. Requires higher altitude. Well, you require lower attitude. What do you think of that? Well, fine, if you insist. I'll play your little game and move these higher. So we're gonna give each one of these things their own platform, and we're gonna dive into the wild world of staircases because they demanded it. Okay, this is coming together just like I hoped it would. Okay, I hope this is enough. It better be. I spent the time making 3 of these dumb platforms, evenly spaced apart and high in the air. So 1, let's go place the second one. You're fine. And struggle to get over to the next one. Climb all the oddly placed stairs. Place number 2. Head on over to the next one. And 3. Okay, what do you got for me? Really? That's not high enough? Does this thing itself need to be higher? Also, stellar job with the wiring. Oh, but it took like a million years to make these. I had to like build these beams all the way up and everything. 3 times was enough, thank you. I don't want to do it a 4th. You leave me no choice. I'm gonna half-ass this one, which is gonna look just amazing and not like a god-awful eyesore. Just look at that. Bask in the craftsmanship. Okay, seriously, can you please work this time? Okay, looks like we're in business. This little radar thing is gonna lead us to our next destination. So all we need to do is steer the ship in that direction. All controlled by this one sail down here. Also, I'd like to point out I tried to make this look nice the first time. You wanted this game, not me. Okay, I'm into it too. Okay, sail. I'm gonna need you to go that direction now. Somehow mysteriously do this and take the whole fleet with you. So we use this radar to get to interesting points in the game, and that's where we're gonna really speed up this playthrough. Because the first islands we hit were already in the game. I want to see the new content. So get ready for us to do this fast. And by that I mean I'm gonna skip ahead till we're there. Oh my god, look, we're almost there. Oh, in fact, I think we passed it. Oh yeah, there it is. Come on, sail, let's turn you around. Onward to this amazing structure. I'm gonna give the raft a helping hand. I'm sure this will really do something right for all this. My god, I actually think it's helping. Now, I could probably just jump on right there. But why do that when I've got this? And you're fine. Okay, we're here for one reason only, and that's to run our way through this facility until we find a whiteboard. And here it is. Here's what we need. This Post-it, which if we open up my pocket diary, lets us know that we need to go to #8449. Okay, let's get out of here and... Oh, you know, I think I forgot to dock the raft. Okay, here we go. You can't escape me this easily, raft. I don't care if it took me all night to catch up to you. I am the captain of this vessel. Okay, onward to the next place. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey, we're here. Behold, it's a cruise liner. Oh, and my raft seems rather taken with these rocks. Now I'm gonna trust you this time. You're not gonna try and run away without me, are you? So there's a lot of things we need to do in this place, but I'm gonna break it down for you kind of fast. We basically need to break in, pick up a bunch of exciting supplies like this gas tank, and then we head to the bridge, set up a bomb, stare right at it as it blows up, and proceed. You're the captain now. First we need this other Post-it, which is gonna tell us where to go next. But what we also need is this beautiful engine schematics, as well as this over here, the steering wheel. Allows you to rotate your raft. Game, plural, rafts. Okay, I believe it's that point right there. This should go a little faster though, and I'll tell you why. Remember that engine blueprint we found? Allows you to go in different directions and increases your speed. Well, I made one. I learned last time that one of these can power 100 platforms, and I really have no idea how many platforms this is. Well, whatever, let's place planks, get the fuel nice and high. I'm not really sure which direction we should tell it to go. Whatever, let's try it anyway. All right, it's chugging along, and I think it's having a little trouble. Okay, hold on. Let's put down another one. In fact, why stop at one more? Let's build several more. Okay, here we go. No, not just 3. I built them all around my base. I think there's probably like 20 of them, all gloriously facing different directions, not working as a team at all. I can't wait to see what happens when we fire them up. I kind of went around each one too and just kind of willy-nilly chose a direction, thus guaranteeing that nothing works in unison. So let's fire them up and see what happens. One is clearly not enough. Fire up a second, still not enough. A third on the other hand. There we go, now we're cooking with gas. Oh, and it really looks like we're trucking right along. Can't wait to see what happens when I fire them all up. Okay, I think all 20 are fired up now. And despite some of these wheels trying desperately to go other directions, seems like we're actually moving. I cannot imagine all the wasted potential happening from all of these paddles going different directions. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea for a name. I will call this USS Wasted Potential. Yeah. Okay, and now next, let's place the steering wheel. Invalid. Let's see, what about... Okay, let's put it on backwards. There we go. Now I can look at the radar and steer. Just, you know, backwards. Okay, this is harder than it looks. Guess that means we need to position this so the thing is on the bottom. Okay, and before you know it, we'll be there. Probably. All right, according to the readout, we're almost there. Soon we should be able to see it. Oh, we're here. Well, okay then. Now, Grace, I'm gonna need you on extra good behavior while I'm gone. You can do that for me, right? And to ensure that, I'm gonna leave some extra food for you. Be good and watch over the raft. Okay, good talk. I'm also gonna rotate this thing all the way, which means the raft should just rotate on its own. So, hopefully it'll be here when I get back. I guess we'll see. Ah, here we are. What the heck is this? Watch out for bears. Oh, I'll be watching, all right. Okay, so just like the other places, we're actually here to get another code to go somewhere else. First, we need to beat up a bunch of bears. Stand back, nature. I told you. Oh, buddy, are you okay there? Did you die and all your bones disappeared? All right, not gonna lie, I've been distracted just slaying bears all night. Nothing brings me more joy than... what just happened? Am I under the world? And me unable to appreciate my kill, which just vanished again. You know, based on how the island is flickering in and out of existence, I'm gonna go ahead and say that my raft has drifted a little bit, and I think it's causing some, shall we say, spatial anomalies, and also pretty sure it's not coming back. Okay, let's try this again. You know, I'm pretty sure the mistake is we didn't use an anchor, so let's see, let's just... Yep, I'm sure that'll do it. This child's pail full of rocks gripping onto this one square is gonna hold all this. So as mentioned, we're here for the next code. To do that, we have to go to 3 relay stations, fire the power back on. So that's 1, and on to the next. And that's 2, and 3. Let's see, the computer now should show us the code. Yep, no missing that. Well, bless my lucky stars, the fleet is still there. Good to be back. Grace, how you doing? Good? I'm great, thanks for asking. You stay down there. I'm gonna go up here and put in the new coordinates. Okay, so 7234 looks like it's gonna take us all the way to 1994. Untether the anchor and let's get out of here. By that I mean enjoy this fade to white. Ta-da! There it is, slowly coming into view. Welcome to Caravan Town, or whatever that sign says that I can't read backwards. Okay, you know the drill. Keep me anchored, child bucket. So here we are at the new content. We're actually here for basically just one thing, and that's this zipline technology. There are 3 zipline parts somewhere in the city that we need to find. So let's go through everyone's homes long dark style and see if we can uncover some secrets. There's zipline part 1, and if we follow this tube all the way down and deep into the ocean, way down at the bottom, there's part number 2. And part 3 is in here. You gotta launch this rocket with some explosive powder. And there's your part. Oh boy, it's time. Whee! Ah, my skull. Little rough on that re-entry, huh? And that's pretty much the most important thing we needed. Now, before we shove off to greener pastures, there's one last thing we need to find. And that is, of course, the code to the next place. That's what we're looking for. I'll just take that. Tanqueray. That must be where we're going next. Which, hey, doesn't even seem to be that far away. Only 1,793 nautical somethings. Go ahead, turn the wheel, rotate the whole raft, and off we go, kinda. So while we have some time to stare off at the beautiful horizon, wait for us to get ever closer to the next island, I'd say it's time to make some improvements to the raft. And by that, I mean some zip lines. Okay, so let's see how this works. Let's put another one, like, over there. Okay, Grace, don't hurt me or break my finger, but I refuse to stop pointing. So if the first one is right there, let's put the next one right here. Oh, God, I gotta connect them manually. Can I just jump off with this? Oh, yeah, I can. And it just stays with me the whole time. All right, let's just connect that right like that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Time for a test run. Yes, a perfect first test. So the next question is, can we connect multiple zip lines to the same little pole thing? Like if I put one here behind Grace's hidey hole, grab the end, and drag it all the way up to this one, can I connect it? Oh my God. And as an added bonus, when I try and use it, it doesn't even work. I'm like stuck on the stairs. Well, I think we know what this is gonna lead to. So hold please, while I test a few things. Okay, so I have some findings. The findings are that you can place a hell of a lot of zip lines. So of course I wondered, is there a limit on how many zip lines you can have? And I am pretty certain that there is no limit. Or if there is, I certainly couldn't find it. Let me give you the tour. This is it. This is the tour. You've seen it all now, and it's hideous or beautiful depending on how you look at it. I know, you're probably asking though, how do they do as actual zip lines? Pretty good. Hit use anytime and you'll grab onto something. And from there you can just jump from zip line to zip line. What a novel way to get around. Anyway, let's go up to the steering wheel thingy and see how we're doing. Thank God we can just walk right through the zip lines. Otherwise, we would have been decapitated like 100 times. I can't turn on the display. Game just wants me to ride zip lines. What if I just climb all over this stuff? There we go. Oh, we're kind of close. Just got to course correct a little bit and I'm sure we'll be almost there. Behold, Golf Ball Island. Can't wait to explore what looks like a snow globe of Seattle. Okay, so let's just zip line our way all the way to the front. By now, I'm sure you know the drill. Oh, you know what I just realized, actually? You can just take this thing with you. Well, in that case, let's put it somewhere nice and secure. Yeah, this seems good. And now let's go exploring. Yeah, you just stay there and stay magical. And here we are. Ooh. If there's one thing I like about an advanced society like this one, it's being able to litter anywhere. Here, let me contribute. There you go. Oh, and it looks like we have a little robot friend who's excited to shock me. No surprise there. That's okay, the feeling is mutual. You gonna behave now, buddy? Sure, you're not gonna mind if I take this key card, right? Okay, thank you. You just stay there and think about what you've done. Here, have some trash. So pretty much you just go around the city beating up these robots and taking their cards. Besides them, this place is abandoned. But thankfully for some of these buildings, I can use a key card to get in, and that's when the real fun begins. Also known as going through people's belongings. So after searching the city, what the game wants you to do is head up here. See that ladder? That's where we need to reach, because then we can take it all the way to the top of the tower. The only way over to that thing is by taking this zip line from that building. And the entrance to that building is broken, and most certainly there's an intended way to do this, but I think I got a better idea. And it involves our raft, so thank God there's an exit door right here. Test number 1. Can I build straight into this thing? Let's see. So far, so good. Aww. So the answer is no. Unless, what if I aim it straight up this thing? I do have a tower right here. Let's see. So far. Aw. Wait. Oh God, yes. I can't believe this is working. This is fantastic. No building is out of reach for us now that we've got help from the raft. Oh my God, I'm so excited that this is working. Oh, looks like I ran out of materials. We did pretty good though. Besides, that's the upper level. We can just jump down there. Easy. You're fine. Okay, where were we? Let's see, what do we got here? Emergency bridge launch. Is that this? Am I in the bridge? What's out this door? Is this thing the bridge? Why would I want to launch this? You know what? I don't care. I'm not gonna ask the hard questions. Okay, so let's see here. How many numbers am I working with? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers total. And I bet there's like a puzzle I have to do. What's this? I bet this is a clue. That sounds like a lot of work. I got a much better idea. I'm just gonna try every possible combination in order. I'm sure this won't take very long, right? 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 3. Hey, I got it. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I guess that was the bridge. What the hell kind of button is that? Why would you even want to do this? Whatever, let's just slide off the giant golf ball and take a look. Ow. Hello? Did I beat the dinner rush? Can I still get a reservation? My favorite. More potential coordinates. Oh my God, look at this note. I didn't realize that Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter existed in this game world. Is Varuna Point just the Bay Area? Which we'll have to find out in the 3rd chapter. Well, that's probably all the raft we got for now, so I hope you had fun. I know I did. I'm gonna take a quick power nap before filling this whole place with zip lines, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Hydroneer today. My favorite game where you're supposed to go panhandling for gold and minerals to make a whole bunch of money. And in my case, trying to get rich doing all the things the game doesn't want me to do. Let me catch you up on what I've done before. First, we visited the shop and trashed it. Then we went over to the river and did some fishing and trashed it. Then realized we could sell all that fish for a bunch of money. And then we actually did some panhandling and found some gold, melted some stuff down. And then we went to the big city where you can buy all kinds of other fun things. And that's when we found a way to steal stuff, like these really expensive thrones, which you can steal, put in your truck, drive them over to this thing, melt them down, and then sell these crushed metal cubes for tons of money. And that's how you end your playthrough, with a money bin like your Scrooge McDuck. But that was last time. We're starting fresh all over again. There's been a lot of patches since the last time I played, so we're gonna see if there's a new fun way to make our millions. But just a quick primer, here's how the game works. You got a little bucket, a big bucket, and a brush. Oh, and you've also got this shovel. Here's pretty much what you do. Take all this crap, put it in a central area, grab your shovel, dig some dirt, shove it in your bucket. Keep doing this till the bucket is full, despite it being on its side. Take that bucket, dump it in the bigger bucket, head over to the river, get you some water, which is conveniently containing its water within the water in the bucket like that. Drop the water in the bucket, grab your brush, and do a little scrubby scrub. Ah, fresh minerals. Looks like some iron and gold. And do this over and over and scrub your problems away. And before you know it, we got all kinds of fun minerals, which we can take and sell for money. Which is not this place, by the way. This is where we buy some tools and equipment. We'll get to that later. For now, instead, we're gonna head up this hill, which is where the jeweler is, also known as my personal pawn shop. Hello there, unsupervised table. I've brought some goods for you. How much can I get for them? 365, huh? What a coincidence. That's how many days in a year I don't want to spend making money the intended way. Now let's see what we can do with that coinage. As mentioned before, over here we can buy tools and equipment. Let's just leave this bucket outside for now, and let's take a quick gander what our 350 or so coins will get us. Well, based on the price of this grinding wheel, I'm gonna go with more than a little and less than a lot. Not everything's that expensive though. Some things are cheap, like these pans. Either way, it certainly adds up. 52 here for a fishing pole, light post for 160. Oh my goodness, this mining helmet's 361, and this world map is 45? I'd rather just be lost forever, thank you. Anyway, the point being is we're gonna obviously need more money, because if we take these things, put it on the buying platform, like let's say we wanted to buy all this stuff. It starts to add up fast, doesn't it? 1203. I don't have that kind of money in my magic bucket, and I definitely don't want to mine for it in a game that's about mining. This didn't work last time, but maybe I can just walk off without paying. Nope, it just disappears out of your hands. Let's just try this one more time, a different direction. Okay, still doesn't work. The game does have like a nice way to help you place things though. Let's see, what if I like bring it outside of the area and then just drop it? Okay, it's technically out of bounds now. Does that mean you're free now? I'm gonna go with no because I can't actually interact with it in any way now. So can I get things outside the shop? Yes. Can I use them once they're out here? No. Can I make a huge mess? Always. So I guess just like before, I'm gonna settle for that. This is my medieval version of a Yelp review. 1 out of 5 stars, wasn't allowed to steal, so I trashed the place instead. As an aside, I think I found my favorite new ASMR sound. Are you ready? Okay, well, I feel better now. I didn't get something for free, but I did make something worse than I found it, and that's really half the battle if you think about it. So believe it or not, I actually have a plan to make money. But before I show you that, we need a backup plan in case it's too much work. Last time we made some money simply by fishing in the river and selling the fish later. So let's struggle through this mess and find a fishing rod. Come with me. Okay, let's take this thing out and do some fishing. Last time we did some fishing kind of around this area. Let's see if this holds true if we go downriver. So let's see. Huh. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there it goes back into the water. Fishy, are you okay down there? Fishy? Huh, no, the fish is very much not okay. Well, come with me, fish. Let's see how much you sell for at the jeweler. Here, have a fish. So obviously 8 coins isn't really a lot, which is why we're gonna do just a little more fishing. There we go, that's more like it. In fact, I think we got all of them. All the fish, they're right here in these weird fish columns. Okay, now that we've got the trust fund secured, the fish trust fund, the front, let me show you how I'm gonna make actual money. Now you may notice everything is cleaned up. That's because when you restart the game, everything you didn't pay for disappears. That is, except one item, this water pipe valve. I don't know why, but if you put one down, return to the main menu, load your game back up, the pipe is still here. And more than that, now the game thinks I own it, which I guess technically means I do. And I can pick it up, put it down, and do anything I want with it. And I really did try this on everything else in the shop, but after a restart, it really is the only thing that's still here. So I guess that means I choose you, Pipe-a-Chew, for shoplifting. It's a little complicated though. I'm not sure how to do this efficiently, because normally I would use this truck here, because commonly I can just pick stuff up, walk it right on over here to the back, and just leave it in here. And while normally this would work pretty well, let me show you something that happens here. Let's put the truck in position like we were gonna do a good old-fashioned robbery. Ideally, it'd be great to get this pipe into the back of that truck, and do it without having to spawn it here, and then restart the game to make it whole. Because if I don't restart the game, and I try to walk it out of here, it just disappears like normal. And even though I could pick this thing up, walk it to the boundary line, and then use the placement tool to drop it somewhere out here, I still can't pick it up or do anything with it until I restart the game. What I would like to do is take one of these things and immediately put it on the back of the truck, but if I do that without paying for it or restarting, the moment it hits the truck bed, it disappears. And the reason we want it on the truck bed, which I'll explain with one of these ones that's already been made whole, is the jeweler won't buy them. Instead, we have to take them somewhere else, which I'll show you after a brief little jaunt, which is if we run down this pathway, over this amazing bridge, and then just keep on running all the way to the town of Bridgeport. We have to use something here called the scrapyard. I used this last time to make my millions, so we're gonna do it again. If I put something down on this little grating right here, and then I head on over to this button, I can incinerate it into a nice little cube. And then I can take that cube and run that over to the local jeweler and sell each pipe for 11 whole coins. So if we want to make a lot of money, we're gonna need a lot of pipes. There are a bunch of other stores here, by the way, stuff like housing, or even more tools and equipment, and other stuff like a bunch of conveyor belts, and of course my favorite, glorious furniture. Sadly, I've tried this trick on every other store to see if it works, but when you restart the game, it all goes away. It just means those inexpensive pipes are what we're stuck with. But I think I've come across an item that's gonna make life easier on us, which is this pallet here. Drop items on top to lock to pallet. Used for moving or purchasing multiple items easily. Now the problem is it's 450 coins. Luckily, I think we know a bank that's willing to give us a loan. A river bank, that is. So let's see, how can I Whoa, did you see that? I just touched the magic bucket to the column of fish and now they're in my bucket. Oh my god, this is amazing. My bucket runneth over. 6,668 coins. Don't mind if I do. Okay, this should be enough capital to get us started. We're gonna buy a couple of these pallets. Just gonna put a couple on the buying You're fine. Let's start with just 3. Okay, and let's bring the pallets back over here and see if we can do something fun. Let's see, we'll just put one right here. Just as a test, let's see if we can put a bunch of these on. If I pick this up, do they stay on it? Great. If I carry this over here and put it in the truck, does it stay? Greater. And then if I restart the game to make them corporeal, are they there when I get back? Absolutely yes. Well, let's load up these pallets and just see how many can stick to it. Well, I stacked a couple on there. Let's see how this works. Well, now that I've picked it up, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Let's put it down again and see how we did. Yep, yeah, flip on your side. That's perfect. You know, seems pretty good. I'm not really sure how those in the back are connected though, but they are, so I'm not gonna question it. Okay, well, with my really limited vision, let's see if we can get this in the truck. Okay, I think this might do it. I honestly can't even tell if that's in the truck, but hey, let's get in and find out. You know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like something might be amiss. Okay, let's try that again. And in you go. Okay, there we go. We just had to position it better. Let's load another pallet. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna get this onto the back of there? First, we'll pick it up with our superhuman strength and use our exceptional vision to walk over to the truck bed. Wait, can I just like lump this inside it? Okay, I loaded the other one in and yeah, everything's fine. The game did not turn into a horror movie. This is definitely not what my sleep paralysis demon looks like. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just need to tame it a little bit. All right, let's just get in. Yeah, see, look, we just have to tame it like a wild horse and then it'll calm down, or it could throw me off, and I don't really think it's coming down. You know, I think we're just gonna leave that guy up there. It is still up there, right? Yep, it sure is. Just twitching away. And I think we're maybe gonna pick up a new vehicle. Let's see, we could get another of the same truck, or how about the newest model? Let's do that. I don't even know what the difference is, but who cares? Okay, let's try this again. What if I stack these ahead of time? Can I just mash one pallet into another? I do believe it did. I believe both pallets are now one. What about a third? Do we think we can shove this in? In you go. Oh, don't be that way. Come back. Oh, I see. Did it have to return to its home planet? Well, I don't think that's coming back. Okay, be nice this time. No more flying off into space, okay? See, that's much better. That's the kind of coexisting I want to see. Okay, so I think I stacked as many pipes as gonna fit in this thing. I have absolutely no idea how many things are shoved to this pallet in here. It's enough that the frame rate is definitely suffering. Oh, how it's suffering. So let's slowly but surely make our way to the scrapyard. And let's see how much our bounty is worth. Okay, here goes nothing.
Gross.
Ah, I burned the bad frame rate away. Hello, single magical cube. Let's take you to the local jeweler and see how much you're worth. Tell me something exciting. A cool 3,547. Let's see, to become a millionaire, we only need about 280 more of these. Well, better get started. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Me? Oh, I'm just holding a cube. I was gonna put it on my cube wall here. Let's see, let's just find a place for it. I don't know, somewhere in the back, I guess. Yeah, just kind of shove it in there, whatever. And with that cube, we did it. I don't know how many trips that took or how many pipes are in there, but who cares? We're a millionaire again. As you can imagine, I had a lot of time to think while I did all that shoplifting and also staring up at our beautiful pipe god that has finally managed to calm down, but thankfully is ever present at all times. So I'm gonna start buying some stuff. I'll sort of explain the process as I go. So this little device got added to the game recently, the compressor. Compresses uncut, regular, or compressed gems. How many gems do you think? I think there's only one way to find out. Let's see if there's any limit to how many gems we can compress. Of course, that means we have to dig them up. So let's buy some of these ram drills because we can use them on top level dirt, opposed to these Goliath drills, which we have to dig down and do a little bit more work for. Do I look like someone who's ready to waste time? So let's go ahead and just back up the truck, throw all this crap into the back, and we can't forget all kinds of pipes because everything in this game is powered by water. And we're gonna make one last pit stop at this little store over here that has conveyor belts, because who doesn't love those? And now that we're all suited up, let's head on over to the dig site, also known as a big empty dirt lot, which of course the game makes us pay for. Not like this price matters. You insult me, game. Be gone with these sign. Okay, let's get started. First thing that we're gonna need to do is establish a water source, which is gonna be this little dock right over here. For that, we're gonna need our pipes, which we're gonna put down nice and delicately. First thing we do is take a pipe, shove it right into the ground, which endlessly pulls water and makes this horrible, horrible noise. And you remember this lovely pipe that we kept stealing? We're gonna use that to shut it up, thank God. And from there, we're just gonna kind of build out the pipe system. But before we get too involved in that, looks like it's gonna start to get dark soon, which reminds me I forgot to pick up a bed. So let's run all the way back to town to buy one. Hello, furniture shop. One fancy bed, please. And now let's run this nice child bed all the way to the job site.